Hey, everybody. How are you doing on this wonderful day? This here is going to be good. We have on one side, we've got Chroma, who has world records aplenty going against Toplife, our third ranked seed. And I, Krista J, the Mad Doctor, you know it, am joined by one of the legends. I'm so honored to be doing this. And let me introduce you to the one and only Trail.
Yeah, Trail's the Bulldog Big Daddy T over here on the mic. Um, all right, so yeah, this should be pretty interesting. This chromataclysm's obviously got a lot of practice. I've raced him um a bunch of times. Top life, he kind of came off the top turnbuckle out of nowhere. Side swiped Rose City Saint for an L in the Swiss round brackets. So this is what we know so far. It's going to be a 5 gemmer, and that's about it. So, oh, one heart, five
Uh,
gems. Looked like
well,
hammer and raft that they start with. No candle.
guys, we all defeat Horsehead so easily. It's very easy just to mark him as dead. So that's why it was marked initially. It was precognitive, marking of the dead boss because it's usually blink your eyes and Horsehead is dead.
Speaking
But
about dead, that's all I'm seeing over here is dead, dead, dead. Seeing Chroma die twice. Top life now dying twice.
woohoo! Everything hits hard like a Mack truck. Oh man, this is going to be great. The one good thing is that I did see some keys in the drop pool, so that shouldn't be a problem when they finally decide to go into the palaces. But the thing, can they even make it to the palace, people? I guess we should have made that the true prediction, you
Yeah,
know?
we might be here for a while. Too bad
Yeah,
enemies don't drop heart containers.
there you go, right? And then you're hoping, hey, look at that. How you doing, buddy? So Saria will be open. That looks like little Bagu's health, little cut. So we'll be able to at least get the free spell in Saria once they find. And
Yeah,
we
and
have
well, the Palace 4, I like what Chroma's doing here. He's whacking away at this statue, grabbing a couple XP points. Not gonna try to stick his head in here. He said he probably grabbed a key drop, and what he might be looking for is a quick, easy item. He found the boss with short order. And this whole palace is boss blocked. You can't get anywhere in Palace 4 without defeating the boss, because this is a double dead end room right here. So,
ab- yeah.
Chroma's getting killed straight up back to back to back. Oh man, you hate to see it.
It's just a loop of death, and it's just and remember, guys, experience is like pulling your wisdom tooth with a door, painful. And it's not gonna happen anytime soon. So we just sit back, we get our relaxation going, and we call it a day.
Ooh, Top Life has actually found Trophy Cave. Let's see if he finds a heart container here. This could be massive. Ooh, gets an Octorok right to the mouth. Takes a lava bath also.
Yes, there's nothing better than falling down a cliff first thing in the morning for those in the West Coast, us in the, short afternoon, that gets the blood going. Since he's Yoshi's used to falling down pits anyway, because Mario pitches him for the jump. So this is just absolute pain train, and we love every minute of it, don't we, chat?
Absolutely, it's awfully good.
So Trails, let me ask you, you think you could run this in about maybe 30-40 minutes?
I could definitely probably. I don't know. It depends. It's really difficult to say. I've beaten seeds like this with one heart container in sub-hour, but I mean, it really just depends on how it weighs out. I don't know. This is not something that I'm, I'm used to doing seeds like this.
I,
So
so now we know that our wonderful people can water walk. So you're gonna see them crossing like nothing. And Saria does have fairy.
not just that, he got the hint as well that said that Helmet Head guards the red jar. So if he goes in the palace too, he knows when he finds the boss, he can boot scoot boogie and get on out of there. And Top Life sailed east and found a magic container immediately on
Yeah.
a desert square tile.
Meanwhile, all right, people. I know you all agree with that wizard, and probably Chroma saying the same thing. You know, whoever generated the comments for the people, I applaud you because I'm a meme lord. So the funnier and lulzier, it's better.
I think it's the community actually created the what they say, what the wizards say. There's actually, I think, even a spreadsheet or still around. And Chroma finds Heart Container Cave over here, and it's really interesting. He got the fairy spell. So if Top Life tries to go through this seed and skip Saria, well, he's back on the west now. But if fairy was required, then he'd be in trouble. He finds the grass tile, which has another magic container in it. The lady in New Casino said she wanted 7 magic containers.
Yikes! That is
Well,
just
Top Life already has 6,
oh
so
yeah,
he's
is
he's he's getting there. But
yeah, and this is why you turn off beeping absolutely because you know you're gonna be in death's door every minute of this game. Everything punches and hurts you, and some don't even get to beep. All you get to do is just die.
you see that cave that Top Wife just went into? It's the double-ended medicine cave, which has 2 screens of death that you have to go through. Um, Chromataclysm has the fairy spell, so he can fairy through the first screen safely and get to the other side, whereas Top Wife stuck his head in there and said, "No, thank you. I'm sick and tired of dying today. I'll catch you guys later."
Can
So,
we can we just appreciate one thing, Trails? Orange
let's,
Gorg a diddly squat. You get a jack can of diddly squat after you battled them for a long time. You get a
yeah,
big wah wah.
that's pretty funny. I love this Yoshi sprite. Um, and the shield spell putting in some work here, and you could tell already immediately shield is linked to fire spell because
Yeah, he's
Cataclysm casted shield and he's shooting fireballs now. But he was able to take 2 or 3 hits from these Korea and these flying enemies.
I,
At only life 2, he's doing really well here. And same with Chroma, he's over here just powering through whatchamacallit, Medicine Cave, not even casting the fairy spell. This is a pretty risky move. Makes it through on zombie strats to the other side. It looks like there's a blue gorilla over there catches a boomerang right to the buttocks.
well, I think the reason he couldn't he was that he couldn't cast fairy because he had absolutely jack squat when it came to magic. Because he's got 64 and fairy is I think 58, so that's gonna blow through almost all of his magic.
Oh, I mean, he can still cast it. You can tell this blue gorilla over here is taking a bunch of hits. Chromataclysm giving him that work. Um,
Woo!
Chromataclysm killed the other. Ooh, and look at what we got here.
A heart container and a dip, so
And
he get out without the hassle.
see, Top Wife might forget about that cave and say, you know what? Never mind. And Chromataclysm has just effectively doubled his health. So he'll be able to go through these encounters with no problem at all, or way less of a problem. Be able to take 2, maybe 3 hits before even casting shield. So it's be interesting what happens here now.
Ah, we're in Rauru on Top Life's side. And what gem of a spell is he going to get? Because he kind of just went right through the sign.
Well, that's another thing too. Now that you bring that up, if he gets the reflect spell, Chroma knows that in Palace 4, the it was fire spell. So he got shield the remix. Um, he liked shield so much he wanted 2 copies of it.
Nice.
Um, but yeah, if Chroma gets reflect, he knows that Karak is right there immediately as soon as you enter Palace 4. So that's a quick, easy gem for him to place. And a lot of the times with these seeds, not all of the time, but a lot of the times, the Great Palace tends to be not as bad if you're stuck with only 1 or 2 hearts. Usually, especially if you've got 4 lives, you can throw enough links at Great Palace. You can eventually figure out the path. But it'd be interesting to see how this one plays out. Chroma, on the other hand, right now has 2 hearts, so you should probably be making some pretty good progress right here.
Yeah, it's basically coming down to certain enemies. It looks like maybe 3 hits will kill them. Most enemies is 2, and we are in Rudo, which is worthless. Life Town. So we
Yeah,
can.
Chroma's looking for that Mito Town for sure. And here he goes, he finds it right here.
I bet you right now he wishes he had. Well, he does have fairy, but not enough magic. So he's probably going to refill his magic, be able to cast fairy, so that way he can get down stab. Because
Oh, for
have Yeah, because we need our pogo stick right now. Because that is no fun. Now, Top Life does have the jump spell.
sure. Well, Clem, yeah, it might be a bad item, but it's an awesome hint to have. That way, once you find Helmet Head, you can just go ahead and up an A on out of there.
Yes, I know, right? It's. I agree.
And
that
Karak is the first room in, so this could be a Jet Seed. I smell a sub-hour in the works.
That depends, because both of our guys are still on attack 1. And let's say they get a Guma or a Barba that's tanky. That's going to kill that sub real quick.
Well, that's a good thing about having a 5 gem seed. You can skip one of those palaces. You don't have to fight. Guma Barba is actually a pretty free fight. It's basically all about timing and the pattern.
Hey, on Top Life side, we have the River Devil's best friend. And that we live for that, because the River Devil's always blocking something good, right? That one square that you're never going to visit in life. That's usually what he's blocking. So let's give it up, because we know once we see the River Devil, his odds are not guarding Jack a lot of nothing.
I've actually seen it though, where the River Devil was blocking the Great Palace,
No.
and you had to go find you had to go find the flute in order to get through there. And Top Life did get the fairy spell, so let's see what's in P-Bag Cave. This could be interesting. It's a red jar, and there's a 1-up in Magic Container Cave, so looks like we're coming to the end here as far as items on the Western continent. I'm not sure if they found the grass tile yet, but besides Medicine Cave, it seems like it's been a dud.
Pretty much.
I think there was 1 hard container and 1 magic container. And then there was 2 bogus items. Oh, the magic container on the grass tile, so there you go. I mean, magic container always a great item to find. I'm never upset to find a magic container in this game.
Absolutely.
But there only being 1 heart, I would clear this mother trucker out and then go straight to the east and clear that mother trucker out.
Yeah, I agree with you. Because everything is going to hurt you regardless to how many heart containers you have. So at this point, it's just going to be a matter of survivability and just getting all those outside checks done, for further survivability. And we have Maze Island on Top Life side, but he kind of noped out of there.
I think if chromataclysm is going to win this race, it's going to be contingent on how much progress he gets with with that heart container advantage. Right now, it looks like he's kind of plowing through a little bit, but the longer the top life only has one heart, the more he's gonna die. The more he's gonna die, you can already see the levels. Chromata has 213, and top life still only has 122. But I have a feeling that once top life does get that heart container, things are gonna pick up, and he's gonna accelerate the gas a lot more. Um,
Yeah.
but chromataclysm is not someone that you want to have an advantage on you. He's definitely beaten me several times in races, so he's definitely, you know, he's definitely gonna probably be in the semifinals. I'd be surprised if he wasn't. He's definitely one of the top runners in this tournament right now. Probably has a good chance to win. To be honest with you, he's uh he's an accomplished vanilla Zelda 2 runner, and he's just overall really good at this game. And he's not someone that you'd want to have an advantage against you with, you know. So
I-
as long as Chromataclysm has an extra heart container and he's surviving more and doing more, the further progress he's gonna get.
yeah. And Clem, you're right. Chroma did miss the magic container, and Top is missing the heart. So there.
Top Life did see the medicine cave though. He noped out of it early on. It'd be interesting if he goes in there. Chromataclysm went in there without casting Fairy and just went through it. I guess casted the shield spell, but I don't know. I would have probably casted Fairy right there, to be honest, to get through that major room. And looks like Chroma's about to hit Maze Island right here.
Yeah, like Top Life, he's actually going for it. So he's you know,
I see Top Life in Magic Container Cave right now.
yeah, in which he found a one up, which is like wah, wah, wah.
Yeah, it
'Cause,
gives him one more time to die, which is nice.
yeah, you can look at it that way. One more, chance to experience some pain. Oh wow.
500-point blue is Alpha's jackpot. Now,
Okay.
I have a feeling Chroma might do a
He's
little bit
gonna
of farming here.
Yeah, he's gonna grind. I'd be real surprised if he doesn't. Because I mean free blue lizards, let's go.
Yeah, that's easy money right there. All he's got to do is, in order to respawn the blue lizards in this type of scenario, because if you go in and out after killing, he will be gone. You have to enter a palace or that black square cave entrance down there. As long as you go into a cave or if you exit the maze island and come back in, or go into a palace, which also counts, you'll refresh the enemies and you'll be allowed to kill more of them. Here's an orange one. Let's see how much these guys are worth. They can be worth up to 300, I think.
Well, whopping 70p bag. Woo, is that disappointment in a can?
Yeah, it is. I'm sure he was hoping for the 150 or whatever, but he finds the cross, which is actually a really nice item to have early on if you're going to the eastern continent, because it allows you to see those pesky invisible eyeball moas. Here's another heart container. So Top Life's going to get lucky and stumble onto a heart here very shortly, which will help him progress faster. But as long as
Yeah.
you only have 2 hearts, you're going to die a lot, and you're not going to get much done. Quick double shortcut to a Death Mountain.
Oh
And there's
wow.
another heart.
Yep. Spectacle Rock had a heart. Nice.
So yeah, this is really starting to pick up some steam here. Be interesting to see if Chroma goes and digs out Hammer Cave. It looks like he's poking around a little bit. And depending on what that palace is right there in Maze Island, they might be able to do it right now. It's Palace 1, so they should be able to do this right now. There's always the possibility of there being a glove block in any of the palaces, but this is where, item immediately to the left, as soon as you get off the stairwell there, and you won't see what it is. This is where Chroma needs to be a little bit careful here, because,
Oh, was that worthless? Just another life.
Yeah, but they're going to be upping and aying, but still, um, you don't know what sort of combat you're going to experience here in Palace One. It could be covered with those blue iron knuckles, which are a pain in the butt to get
Oh yeah,
around.
absolutely. And yes, Zero, I will give the wah, 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 wah. There you go. It total disappointment. That's like I said, when you are hoping for, a PS5 or the new Xbox and you get an Atari. That's that level of disappointment. So, let's hope that Top Life can at least get through these rooms so we can see further down the rabbit hole. And what's wrong with Atari? Well, Clem, most of us would love Atari because most of us are probably retro gamers. But you tell a 10-year-old that, and they'd be like, ah, no 10-year-old appreciates Atari.
Well, on Chroma's side, back to the race, we have found Hammer Cave, which is kind of a big deal. And an interesting thing about this randomizer is that it will never put you into a soft lock situation. So Top Life taking that drop was actually a really good move. It put him in the area where the boss was indefinitely. There was no way that the randomizer would ever put you in a situation where you could not beat the palace. So it'd be interesting to find out what Chroma finds here. If this is the glove, this could be huge because this might be the last place that Top Wave checks. So
Well, that is absolutely true. Yeah, the Atari was way before its time, but remember we had such great gems for Atari, such as E.T. and Adventure.
all right,
And those
let's be honest here. Atari just it sucks. Okay. All right.
I had Atari.
Atari. It was my first game system, and I wasn't impressed when Nintendo hit the streets. Atari was a joke.
Now, I had an Atari. Grant you, I had a Nintendo too, but come on. Atari had some great and interesting games. You had Target Fun, Centipede, and you had, Pong.
I
And
mean,
and
it was great. It was great for what it was, but at the time. But once Nintendo hit the streets, I mean, Atari was, and it kind of was. I don't know. I had an
and
Atari 2600. I had Combat. I had all those weird games. And it was alright. And look, on both sides of the screen, they're both picking up the items that they both missed. Top Wife's gonna get that fourth heart container, and Chromataclysm's gonna just pick up that sixth heart container.
and let us neglect that Chroma has the magic key, so doors will not be a problem for him.
And he's
Even
still picking up keys.
yeah, no, like I guess it's just pure muscle memory. You see item, you pick up item,
Yeah,
and best.
shiny things.
Exactly.
Oh, are you okay? Good. Chromataclysm realizes the ridiculousness of picking up the remix of Shield. Decides to skip out on the fire spell.
Yeah, who wants a more expensive spell? Unless fire is, dirt cheap. But we'll find that out on Top Life side. But I
Shield,
think
Shield and Fire become about the same price. If you get, say, Magic 6, if you get Fire down to an affordable cost, it'll be around the same cost as Shield. Um, if Fire Spell does end up being cheaper than Shield, it's only by the margin of maybe a couple magic points. It's certainly not worth the 45 seconds it costs to go pick it up.
no, absolutely not. Now, one of the things that it's good to see, both of our runners are at the same stat level. So this is even Steven with regard to not their health and sustainability. Now it's just going to be up to execution.
Oh, is Chromataclysm in Palace 5 or is he in Palace 2? He didn't stab the statue, so I don't really know.
Well, if we see some stained glass windows, then we'll know it's P5. If we don't, then we know it's P2.
I'm still not I'm still not used to the whole Windows thing. I understand P6 and P3. I can distinguish between both of them, but generally people stab the statue in order to figure out whether it's P5 or P2. I know at least P5 is definitely on the west because they found it earlier, but I believe it was right next to P4. So yeah, this is definitely P2 that he's in. So
Well, we all know he's gonna die. That's something good. Because he just took a fireball to the face, and that's never a pleasant thing. You know, you always try to tell Link, stop blocking fireballs with your head and use your shield, but he never listens.
oh, he finds the red jar
So
and
what's
that's up an A.
going down in Darunia? Except for it looked like Toplife was in Darunia, but didn't touch the sign. So these guys are trying to make us use our, So Darunia has thunder. Thank you, chat. You guys are awesome. So that's good to know. So
Child
we.
is in 5 for Thunder. That's an unfortunate set of circumstances.
Oh no, it isn't. That's perfect
Well, I mean,
circumstance.
for the viewers, for these guys having to dig out the child out of Piva, it could be not a terrible dig, or it could be really, really difficult to dig out. Chromataclysm just looped himself back to the very front of the palace. He's scratching his head, not knowing what is going on or where to go. P2, fortunately for him, is pretty short, so he should be able to work this one out pretty quickly, pretty easily.
Oh yeah.
The top wave does have the 1 gem advantage here. Nobody has glove yet, but he found the P-bag cave on the east. Let's see what he gets out of here. You have
All
any
right.
predictions for what you think glove might be?
Predictions. I'd love to see it in P6 just to anger everybody.
Glove in
Deep.
6.
Yeah, just to have it deep in the heart of P6 would be kind of painful, especially if they have to get the glove or, well, you know what? I'd like to say behind 7 magic jars, but since both of our guys are roughly around 6, that would be really
Yeah,
mean.
it wouldn't be too terribly difficult to find the other red jar. Unless the other jar is in 6. You gotta dig that out and then go, you know, add a
Yeah,
little bit, add another notch to the fetch quest.
I'm hoping for a glove blocked 6 that's holding the child, so that way, well, you see that item right there, that beautiful red jar, folks. Appreciate it because
Or
it got.
we know that the child is in P5, so the child glove blocked in P5, and then the magic container to get the glove is in P6,
All right.
and Barbara's glove blocked too. So you gotta grab the glove and go get the thunder spell, and then come back, or something along
Woo!
those.
So this is an unfortunate for us because Reflect is free and it's an old Kasuto. So that means the hope of me, getting a glove blocked 6 Reflect needed in Palace 4, the child in Palace 4 would be interesting, but oh well, we can't. No, I'd rather have the child. Let's see. Yeah, we need the child in P6 to get that there. Oh,
Ooh, a
like,
700-point P bag on the water tile. That's always nice to find.
oh yeah, definitely. And I already see a glove block. So let's see.
Looks like Chroma found the boss of Palace too.
So the child is in P5. Chat just informed me.
Yeah, Top Wife got the hint when he was in Gerunia.
Ah. Oh, that's.
So
Yeah,
they're tied now on gems. I wonder if chromataclysm will dip into P1 and hurry up and place that gem really quick.
probably. But I'm disappointed that that helmet head was weaker than, a Goomba.
I
Like,
mean, he has attack 4, so there's that too.
yeah, but I still always hope out for the little guy, and the little
Top
guy.
weapons in the item room, and this is either 3 or 6. So he's in the item room of one of the two.
Yeah, that was a great fight. It was a great fight, Jake Coper. I'll admit that. But I love to see the painful fights because the pain, the greater the challenge, the more it forces our runners to step up. And then we get to see their skills really shine. Like when you have to do a one heart container, Thunderbird fight with attack 3 or attack 4. That really gives everybody, it's painful on the runner, but it gives us a great show.
I'm trying to think. Well, I'm keeping an eye out for windows on top left side. Still, if I had to take a wild stab, I'd probably say this is probably P3 because the item is so quickly found, but it's really difficult to say. Um, yeah, no, still no windows to look at. But Chroma, meanwhile, is in P5, and it'd be interesting to see if he decides to dig the item out. Hits a straight up dead end connected to a loop. So he must find a different path. He obviously chose the wrong way. And top lane finds the boss of Palace 3. So it'll be interesting to see how it looks like he's setting up the Pixel to do the cheese strats in the corner. He does, lines it up perfectly. Ooh, messes up a little bit, but Rebo moves into the right spot, so that was nice. Nice fight.
Yeah,
His,
great world battle.
doesn't have the magical key, but it doesn't seem like it's really stopping him right now. If he runs out of keys and there's one of those rooms, and I think you know which room I'm talking about, in GP where you need a key and to break the glove blocks, that could pose some sort of issue for him.
Very true, very true. And we'll see how he attempts to tackle that. Meanwhile, on Chroma's side, he's just doing a bit of exploring and
I think he's just trying to place gems as fast as possible. It'd be interesting to see if he just so happens to stumble onto that kidnapped child. That would be something else if he just happened to, while he's placing the gem, find the kidnapped child. He knows that, what does he know? He knows that, well, the item in P2 was a red jar, but, I don't know. I wonder if he sticks around in here. The way that he dug out Death Mountain, I wouldn't be surprised if he stuck around here just to see what the item was. Because the glove is still MIA, and it could be right here.
come on, Guma, you can't let us down. All right, so it's Guma 1, Chroma 0. So he got a mace to the face and died with a tummy blow. So give Guma some antacids because he just swallowed him whole. So let's hope that Chroma has a little bit better luck this time.
Yeah, I think Chroma will do it. This is a fight that he's very used to. Even at attack 4. This isn't really that difficult of a fight. It's all about timing and like sword buffers sometimes, and about how long you hold the A button down when you press it. Because when he throws the mace, if you do a small jump and he delays a little bit, you'll get a mace right to the butt.
Yes, Clem knows me well. I am a member of the Pain Train Alliance. Whoever gives the most pain, I am team on that.
Ooh, glove found on top left side.
That is going to make a huge difference because blockages mean nothing to him. Maybe he'll get a key block, but that's nothing that a tactical death can't handle.
See, this is the sunken Peabag Cave on the eastern continent, which, unfortunately for Top, is going to be a pretty easy location for Chromataclysm to find. So, it does look like Chromataclysm is sticking around do some more exploration. So um, yeah, I mean he could possibly be in go mode, but Thunderbird.
Yes.
Sometimes, and is this the item room? This is the item room. So right now,
Okay, we are in P5 because that's my complicated windows. Let's go. And the
because he doesn't have the, well, he does know where Thunder is, but he doesn't have the means to get it. He's in no mode, I guess you could say.
whereas we know where Chroma's headed. He's going to get his thunder. Well, he also picked up the sixth magic container because why not, you know? And thank you so much for subscribing for 2 years. Lost, that is so wonderful of you to do that. Can we at least get some love for Lost in the chat for subbing? We love all of you guys. When you sub, it's even better. Thank you guys.
Yeah, Chroma's heading straight to P1. Gonna hurry up and place this gem really fast. Let's talk about Top Life for a little while. Here's a guy who's kind of a mystery to the Zelda 2 randomizer community. This kind of came out of nowhere. I think he's a Link to the Past randomizer runner, but he's not messing around. He's coming in here. He's giving L's to the top players, people who have played this game for years. Here comes Top Life out of nowhere, just laying it on. So, big props to Top Life for being a formidable opponent.
Absolutely.
I don't
Because
know if he's a Zelda 1 randomizer. Maybe Jay Cooper in chat could tell us. I know he's a Link to the Past randomizer runner, but I haven't really heard much of him before. But big props to that guy.
well, I come from the Link to the Past community myself because that's where I originally came from. And I don't remember seeing Top Life, but that doesn't mean that he doesn't run it. I just did some speed gaming commentaries for Ocarina of Time and LTTP, but I run LTTP no logic. So that's why you never ever see me in a rando tournament, because if they tell me no glitches and no cheating, that kind of hurts me on an existential level.
Oh, you do the wall glitching and like the exploration glitching and stuff like that. I don't know how to do that stuff, but it's always really interesting to see it.
But let's appreciate the dukes that Top Life is putting to Goom. I mean, that Yoshi did not die. Much to my disappointment, but very good for Top Life.
Chroma has forgotten that he found the item. He just realized his mistake and up an 8 out of P1, but thank goodness it only cost him 30 seconds. That could have definitely cost him much more time than that. He's gonna find the double Death Mountain dead end thing right here. Hopefully he realizes that. I mean, he just saw the maze bridge right next to the thing. He needs to up an A and take that connector back to the east, and we got a tie ball game, folks. Top Life is in the kid room. He does have that edge with the glove. So, once chromataclysm gets to the east, he doesn't have to come back to the west ever again. However, if he does find the reflect spell, which he will, it looks like Top Life's about to place that gem because he's going into P4. The boss Karak is only 2 rooms down on the right-hand side, so this is going to be a very quick gem for Top Life. I have a feeling here that Chroma's getting is in the cave with the glove.
Yes.
So this might all come down to Great Palace here, depending on what's going on. It looks like Top Life's going to have a little bit of a lead here. However, Chroma ain't no joke.
Exactly. When it comes to execution, that is someone that you need to fear, because Chroma is a tactician when it comes to this, you know, and Yoshi takes his reward, which is a great big old blue jar of nothingness, and yeah, you can't help but get somewhat sad when you see that, especially when you know that there's 1,000 that Guma gave, and Guma gave Top Life just a whopping, you know, blue jar. So it was like a ripperoo. He was drinking some Ripsy soda.
He gotta rip it.
Yep. So Yoshi, he decided to go visit Birdo, get that inspirational talk. It looks like Chroma did just get the jump spell because the I am your father, Link. You know, it,
Yeah, he definitely got the jump spell. And
yeah,
whatchamacallit, yeah, it seems like that Chroma's dive into Death Mountain is kind of biting him in the butt right now. Because he spent, I don't know, at least 2 or 3 minutes in there while Top Wife was in the east doing all the things over there. So it's looking like that Top Wife might have like a 2-3 minute advantage.
yeah.
Um,
I think about that time is about right. About 2, 3 minutes, maybe even 4, if there's an execution error on Chroma's side, which I highly doubt.
well, it's safe to say at this point in time that Top Wife is in go mode and has a nice advantage. Um, and Chromataclysm is in go mode but doesn't know it yet. All he needs to do is find whatchamacallit, find the reflect spell, and he could place a quick gem there. Looks like he found a palace down here. Let's see what it is. It's Palace 6, I think, or this might be Palace 3. Either which way, Chromataclysm is not that far behind. This shouldn't be that long. Thunder is in the town of Darunia, and they both have the kidnapped child, so, Chroma doesn't know it yet, but he's in go mode, and, once he finds that reflect spell free at, whatchamacallit, he'll be
Old,
able to,
yeah, it's that old Kasuto.
go into P4 and place that gem really quickly. So, with this gem placement in P3, and then the quick up and 8 at P4, Chroma is going to be right there with him. However, he still has some things he's got to do, whereas Top Life is just, all he's got to do is place gem, go.
And one other thing that Top Life has right now is the attack advantage, as he is attack 5.
Yeah, but I mean, Chroma's done attack 1 a low percent challenge, so attack levels don't really matter to him.
Oh yeah, I know. He sent me one of his attack 1 Thunderbird battles, and it's like, whoo, that's
Yeah.
something I never do.
Yeah, so I mean, attack 4 is kind of a treat. I think it's 32 hits for Thunderbird, so that's not really that big of a deal. Meanwhile, though, he's actually found Rebo. He's setting up the Pixel. I don't know why. He's got plenty of health. Setting up the Pixel.
Ooh, that was unfortunate.
Yeah, I mean, at this point in time, it'd probably be nice to just, yeah, just kill him like that. He does a hybrid of the two.
Well, one thing I can say, Rebo I respect because he did give him 2 good punches. So, go team enemies. So,
We haven't had a great palace starting, though, have we? It's looking like it's probably going to be on Valley of Death.
woo!
Wait a minute, did Top Life already beat Helmet? No, he's approaching the Helmet Head fight right now.
Yeah, what happened was is he forgot that Helmet had, P2 was just a great big bottle of fail with the red jar, and he went for the red jar, realized that, "Oh, no, that's unfortunate."
Would you look at this?
And
Chroma is in P6. So
let
if he finds the boss really fast, he's gonna be possibly in the lead here.
Absolutely. Meanwhile, Top Life, a lava bath, which is very cleansing for the soul, people. If you're feeling, extra chilly, just go jump in the lava. It warms you up. It literally warms you to the bone. And, it's all good.
Jump on in, the lava's nice.
Exactly. That's why they have Lava Boy soap. And specifically for lava baths.
Man, this thing just got very interesting here. Um,
Ye-
both need, well, not necessarily need, but it would be very probably a good idea for them to both get the Thunder Spell before heading into the Great Palace. Um, we got the final gem over here, getting ready to happen on top left side. Chroma is on the west or on the eastern continent, where the Great Palace is, and top left makes very short work of Helmet Head here, getting ready to place his 5th gem, making him eligible to enter the Great Palace.
Yeah.
And Chroma shouldn't be far behind, and Chroma is right next to Great Palace, so he might have just made up all that time with just this quick play here.
Yeah, from a routing perspective, that's a great, great, great idea because, the
It
closer.
depends. It really depends on just where Barba is, though.
Yeah, because Palace 6 can be long, very long, and very winding, confusing. It gives an Excedrin headache.
Yeah,
And
this is pretty incredible here. Yeah, if Top Wave skips Thunder and
uh,
Chroma gets it, it could be kind of a big deal. And I don't know, we'll see what happens. It looks like he's headed in that direction.
now, hey guys, like I said, River Devil was blocking nothing. He's doing his job. I think he loves his job, especially in regards
Chroma,
now.
you can't make that jump, dude. You know you can't make that jump. Oh!
He just took a lava bath. So, we're all happy when you can see lava baths. The little worthless soldiers are going right into the lava bath. They're like, Ganon doesn't pay me enough for this. I quit. So they quit their lives as well by just hopping right in that lava.
P6 might have been a mistake, Clem. I wouldn't speak so quickly. He is right next to Darunia, and I mean, if Barbara's right here, then you know they are.
And
Ooh, he just hit a dead end here, and yep.
Top Life has gotten Thunder. Everybody, let's fasten on our seatbelts because we know he is in go mode. True go mode.
You want to look at the time when the curtain goes up here in GP and check out the times, the differential between the times. Ooh, man.
Let's
Chroma
see.
decided he wanted another lava bath.
I'm telling you, lava baths are the way to go. Never, never ever doubt the power of the lava age.
Casting fairy in this room is the way to go. Every time I see this room, I don't even mess. I already know. And Top Life is already in Valley of Death, heading straight over to the Great Palace. This is man.
Yeah, this is just a big top thing. While Top Life
Here's
paid,
Barba.
oh,
Here's
there we go.
Barba.
Top Life paid homage to Yoshi by doing what Yoshis always do in Mario games: fall into ditches. So he took a dive and he's back on the track to finding GP. Meanwhile, we have that excellent Barba fight.
Was that you that just subscribed? Somebody just subscribed to Chroma, and he's got enough. He has enough. Whatchamacallits to enter the which name the Great Palace. So um, should be interesting. He gets greeted with a bluebird chicken immediately into a waffle room with the robe inside.
Yes. And we all know that whenever you go into Great Palace, there's one thing you have to fear, and that is the chicken. Oh, my chicken squad doing me proud.
Yeah, Chroma sees Reflect, thinks about it for a second. He really needs to punch that gas. I forgot to look at the time when the curtain went up, but I'm sure Chad probably saw it.
Of when Toplife entered GP,
Yeah, I'm gonna guess about 49 minutes.
it was like
Oh,
around,
48:40? Okay.
yeah, I was thinking 48:30. So at least I would have been within the bid. If I was on the Price is Right, I would have, gotten the winning horn. Whoop, whoop.
Yeah, I
And
would've went over.
look who's here to greet Yoshi. And it is our Thunderbird. It is the Thunder Chicken who, Top Life realized he had to take a tactical death. Oh, wait a minute. I didn't do my tactical death incoming little sound bit. I'm sorry, guys. I failed you. Yeah, because it's
Thunderbird fight. Looks like he's just doing a standard pendulum. 1, 2, 3 going the one way, and 2 going the back way. It's a very safe strat.
absolutely because we
Takes a little longer, but
Yeah, we don't want to know how much health a thunder chicken hug is, nor do we want to know what kind of damage the fire will do. For me personally, I'd love to see it, but from a time perspective, Top Life, wants to be flawless, and he was. So, wonder if I have my Shang Tsung impersonation where you go flawless victory, you know, and
man, so it looks like Top Life is gonna run away with this one, and unless Chromataclysm happens to go another way and it happens to go straight to Dark Link, Chromataclysm should have this one, or Top Life should have this one in the bag here. Yeah, I mean, but J Cooper, it could be one room in, it could be all 35 rooms in, or whatever.
all right, so at 51:36, we've got Chroma going into GP. So roughly a 3-minute time difference.
Yeah, I mean, I've seen J Cooper's absolutely right. I've seen people, if Chroma went left there, yeah, it's about 3 minutes of a time difference, but with Thunderbird down already, it seems like that Chromataclysm is probably going to go the exact same route, because, I mean, that's, when you see Thunderbird, you do Thunderbird, and then you go that route. It's kind of meta.
Yeah, I think he's hoping against hope since, he wasn't told that he lost yet, that Thunderbird is not required. I think he's hoping against hope.
Well, he does have the Thunder Spell, but, man,
Yeah, you kind of don't.
sometimes going left is right.
Yep.
And here he goes, here's Thunderbird. Chroma's probably going to catch up a lot of time on this Thunderbird fight. Just because he's got a very aggressive way to do it, and he's probably going to do it really quickly. Yeah, see, he just got 4 hits right there. Got 4 hits going on the right swing. See, he's melting Thunderbird's health right now, but not sure if this is going to be good enough. Here's a promising elevator room for Top Life here.
See, I know we're all on pins and needles looking to see who who will reach Dark Link first at this point. Because if Top Life does catch a death, that can make a huge difference. So now it comes back to just execute.
Same here, Jay Cooper. I hope that I hope that Dark Link is just Troy right there, first room on the left, going there
Hey,
to the elevator.
remember what I said about that death? That death just happened. Woohoo! So now we're even closer. Let's see.
Oh, there's an even worse room that's really low ceilings, wide lava pits, and flying enemies. And you can thank GTM for that one.
You know, I had that in the seat I played last because, some people were like, why don't you try for these weekly rando tournaments? And I said, okay, I got to try to get good first. But the seed I ran had exactly that. It was just a pain train laden seed. And I couldn't help but smile.
Top Wife is on his last life here,
Yes.
but he's also in an elevator room. So it's interesting how chromataclysm decides to go left here. Let's see what happens. This is
Yeah.
interesting. And then Top Wave is greeted with an orange chicken and a fairy required room, and he takes a game over.
All right, people, strap your seatbelts because now this means that Chroma is sort of, kind of in the lead.
No,
Or
I mean, this could be, he could change route here. This is a strat a lot of time. Yeah, he's gonna go left.
no, he didn't have enough to cast fairy, so he couldn't do a tactical death. The only thing he could do was just die, and that's exactly what happened. My chickens are doing the deed, so I am very proud of them.
This is really interesting. This is an interesting turn of events here.
Yeah, this has been truly a nail biting seed. And we have a downstab room that's, oh, it's wonderful.
And there it is. 3 rooms to the right, immediately at the start. And
Look
that's why
at,
sometimes going left is right.
yeah, you called it, Trails. You absolutely called it. And, you know, it- so that
It's
means our
all
favorite.
that's all that's on this side is sadness for Chroma, unfortunately.
Yeah, because literally Top Life was the dark horse, and the dark horse went he right through this seed. Oh, while
That's
Chroma.
well, honestly, dying right now would be great for Chroma. Yeah, Top Wife did an excellent job. GG to Top Wife. So everybody, get your GGs out in chat for Top Wife. What an excellent run, and just all around good execution, and good exhibition of this guy. He's very new, brand new to the Zelda 2 randomizer community, and he's not disappointing at all. He's um, performing right there with the top the competitors. So I feel like that game over definitely helped Top Life in this situation because he was probably like, well, I'll try left, and that's usually the case here. But
Yeah, it's good that he had the foresight to, not continue forward. And so it'll be one heck it's been one heck of a nail biter, and you know, our disembodied Yoshi tongue gets to ride along again, and that's wonderful. I think Chroma really should have gotten that red jar from a life sustaining, perspective, but he
I think this might be a loop, or is this a multi-directional elevator? No, this is a loop right here. Hopefully he sees and up and A's. Understands it. Yeah, he understands. Yeah, he's
and
probably gonna go left here.
will Top Life be joining us for an interview? Let's see.
Yeah, it doesn't look like he's responding. I'm in the chat room. I don't see a response from him. Oh, he's in the waiting room.
Yep, he is in the waiting room.
There he is. Hey, GG Top Life. Great performance there.
GG.
Thank you.
Um,
So, tell us a little bit about this seed. What did you think? What were your thoughts?
Uh, Everything kind of went smooth after I got out of the one heart dilemma I was in the start. I kind of didn't went a little bit out of my way to try to get down stab really fast.
Yeah, down stab is a very important technique to have early on.
Else, yeah, like I kind of thought that every spell was kind of nice, but then I remember fire spell while I was halfway into the town, and it's just
Yeah, we saw
Wait.
that. We're like, you know, he's grabbing Shield, the remix, right? Volume 2.
Yes, yeah. But yeah, that GP though, such a bait.
Yeah, so I was saying, I was telling the guys in chat, sometimes going left is right. You know, you did have about a 3-minute advantage entering GP over Chromataclysm. Speaking of Chromataclysm, GG's Chromataclysm, welcome.
hey, Chrome. GG.
You there, Chroma?
Sorry, helps if the microphone is actually plugged in.
Yeah, so I was saying, I was telling the guys in chat, sometimes going left
Yeah,
is
so
right.
I just heard he
You
Top
know,
Life
you
was
did
ahead of
have
me
about
going
a
into
3-minute
GP.
advantage entering
for
GP
about
over
3
Chromataclysm.
minutes.
Speaking of
Okay,
Chromataclysm,
yeah, I didn't
GG's
really expect that. I
Chromataclysm,
felt like
welcome.
I played the early stuff pretty
Hey,
well.
Chrome.
You
I
played
definitely had
GG.
my issues, but you know.
you played your ass off. You there, Chroma? But I think the main thing that happened was you dug out Death Mountain, the Hammer Cave, and he bypassed it. Which
Oh, okay. Just got by with Fairy.
yeah. Was there a hint for the magical key?
No, I was just there and I saw it was a canyon. I figured like those are one of the easier ones to turn down. You know, I didn't find my glove for a while, so just wanted to make sure while I was there. You know.
Yeah, the play that you did, it wasn't the wrong play at all. If it was the glove, you would have probably won this race because I don't know, top life. I don't know if that would have been on the lasting list of him to do or.
Yeah, like I just wanted to find one item cave on the east side. Maybe go in and use the spell in the town, and then I would have just dived palaces to look for glove.
Yeah, a lot of times people wait until last to do Death Mountain.
It was kind of unfortunate that I went to the east side really early and I got the gem spell and then I was just bailing to get the downstab. If I'd just been there just 1 minute longer, I would have the glow immediately.
Yeah, it seemed like it was in a pretty easy to get to location. Chromataclysm he actually powered his way through that medicine cave and got the one heart, the extra heart, pretty early on. But there was plenty of hearts to go around. There was a heart on there was a heart in Maze Island. Wasn't there a heart on the desert tile? I think. A few hearts lying around. So
I don't think it was the desert tile. I think it was one of the caves. I think desert tile was magic.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure I was at 6 magic in the start when I had the gem
Spectacle
spell.
Rock.
So.
That's right. There was one right in Spectacle Rock free.
Yeah.
I just know I went from 1 heart to 4 hearts almost immediately.
Yeah.
That was kind of nice. Then I had everything I needed, more or less.
Yeah,
So,
definitely. Oh, go ahead, Chroma.
Top Life, I gotta know. You kind of showed up out of nowhere. Is this a game you played a lot when you were younger?
I had it when I was a kid.
Yeah.
I kind of finished it like 10 years ago or something too. And I just signed up 1 month before the tournament, and I have been practicing a lot. So,
Yeah,
but I didn't.
shows. You could
I
definitely
didn't
tell.
expect. I didn't expect these results. I still lack a bit in combat, but game knowledge is almost up there now, I think.
Yeah, you're doing really well, man. Your practice is really showing. Came in out of nowhere, and you're winning races against Rose City Saint, who is the standard champion at the moment. He's definitely someone that I a lot of times have difficulty racing against. And now winning against chromataclysm, um, your practice is really paying off and it's showing. And
Yeah,
GG.
they're gonna nickname you Jack the Giant Killer because you are one heck of a force to reckon with.
And this kind of feels like the more like door randomization in Link to the Past kind of feel to Zelda 2. So
Ah,
Yeah, that's what you mainly play, right? A Link to the Past randomizer. Do you dip your toe in the other randomizers like Zelda 1 randomizer or maybe Dragon Warrior randomizer?
no, I am kind of wondering if I should try a few seeds of Ocarina of Time, but I feel like those takes quite well.
Yeah,
If you-
I see people playing that. Jay Cooper, in particular, a lot of people. Actually, the Ocarina of Time randomizer is one of the more popular ones. And I don't know. I don't understand the game well enough to jump into it, but it's definitely fun to watch.
oh, it's a
We're cooler than that.
oh.
We're old school. Don't play that stuff around here. Beat the game. We play with logics.
Well, fine. I'll see. I'm also a Zelda 1 player, so booyah when it comes to age, man. You know, I'll get my little cane out.
Zelda 1's fun. But that's cool, Topplife. Welcome to the Zelda 2 randomizer community, and welcome to round 2 of the brackets with a W under your belt. I'm looking
thank you.
forward to racing you at some point. I'm sure it'll happen sometime soon, probably in the next couple weeks.
I'm not sure about that. I still feel like I will just get quickly eliminated pretty soon. But
Nah, not the way that you're playing. You're playing smart. Not many mistakes, you know. So you're playing just like anyone else that plays that's a top runner.
Absolutely.
For sure. Get in on those seeds of the week too. Those
Yeah,
are pretty fun.
well, the problem about seeds of the week is that I go on 3 a.m. for me, or oh no, just the async ones. Yeah, the weekly.
Play them
can't.
anytime, yeah. Play 'em
yeah.
whenever you like.
See, the week is posted there for you to play at your leisure, so you don't have to play
Um,
immediately. You can play them, the
yeah,
next day or next time you have spare time on your hands.
I did Max Randomizer 2 weeks in a row, but I kind of feel like Seed of the Week can be a little bit more different. I only play Max Randomizer, and I kind of want to stick with that until this tournament is over, at least.
My man, Max Randomizer is my favorite. I love Max Randomizer. It
Yeah.
is definitely my favorite flag set. You don't know what's gonna happen. You can get everything. You can get nothing. And every time you play the seed, you've got a different thing you've got to do in order to accomplish the goal. The goal is always the same, but the way to get there is always different.
Yeah, I really like Max Randomizing stuff. I do it in the Link to the Past too. Like, not knowing what you're getting yourself into is kind of fun.
Oh, you do the mystery races. Those are crazy. I mean, the amount of settings that can be randomized on Link to the Past Max Rando is ridiculous. I sometimes watch Andy do those mystery races, or Jay Cooper as well, or Fred, the creator of the Zelda 1 randomizer, F. Coughlin. He'll do mystery races as well. You don't know if you're going to get into retro mode or whatever it is, but it's just man, those are the amount of settings that can be randomized is pretty ridiculous.
Yeah, mystery is fun. They still lack some of the different options. Like door randomization is not into mystery yet.
Oh yeah, that's gonna be crazy once that hits the streets. Once that gets implemented into the mystery, that's gonna be a game changer.
I'm still hoping and waiting for the day that I'll get that no logic, door sanity, and key sanity ambrosia enemizer, which is what I play. So
The problem about no logic though is that I love to figure out hints on where the seed wants to go, and with no logic, there's nothing pointing you anywhere.
I know. Chaos.
Well, that's what I also really like about the Zelda 2 randomizer is that there's what, a total of 8 important items. So the game tends to paint you into a corner really quick, or kind of leave like breadcrumbs or hints, and they kind of point you in the right direction. So the Zelda 2 randomizer, that's what I really like about that. There is a logic to it, and it's really generally pretty easy to figure out. Whereas, Link to the Past, you need Kane of Samaria. It could be in 10,000 different locations.
Yeah, I do. The thing about Zelda 2 Randomizer is I feel like the glove is too strong. And other than that, it's really cool.
Yeah, the glove is kind of strong. You're absolutely right about that. However, with the 4.0 and the reconstructed palaces, though, glove blocks don't appear as much. However, you do need the glove. It used to be Palace 3 and Palace 6 were almost always glove blocked, and then there was a 1 out of 5 chance Palace 2 to be glove blocked. But now, glove blocks do exist, but not as much. And then they have those rooms where you could either be glove blocked or you can get the fairy spell, and that's really interesting too. Um, I don't know. The new update, Dig Shake didn't disappoint with this one. The new update is really incredible. It's the most radical thing I've ever seen happen to the randomizer since I joined the randomizer community 4 years ago.
I wish I knew how it was before 4.0 because yeah, I started after it was released.
There's actually a setting you can turn it back to 3.19, just by flipping a few knobs and switching a few flags back. It'll make the palaces back. Matter of fact, I think I have a seed lying around. I can kick you on the Discord. It's called the Alan Heffley seed. It was actually from 3.14 or something. It's a really old. It's before all of the big major settings. It's still randomized overworld, but the palaces are vanilla shaped. However, it's a really fast seed. It's easy sub hour 6 gem seed.
Yeah, it's more about knowing the difference, etc. I think I heard something about the palace rooms could only be in their own respective palaces or something,
Yeah,
and
yeah, exactly. And they shuffle within the palace. So,
that
um,
sounds boring.
yeah, I mean it's kind of cool because you know, the palace shapes are different, obviously. So you can go into P3 and not need the glove, but 9 times out of 10 you're probably gonna need the glove, and P6 as well. A lot of the time, P6 was fairy locked too because there was those 2 rooms. Um, there's a fairy drop hole at the vanilla P6 where you go to see Barba. And then there's the fairy lava room that you had to ferry across. So it was really, I don't know, there was definitely a gambling element to it. However, the new rooms make it much more fun. But I
Yeah.
don't know. Do you have any last things to say about this sea top life?
No, I think I managed to say most of it. Uh, Thanks for putting up the restream and commentating.
Hey, thank you for listening, man, and welcome to round 2 of the winners brackets. See ya in a few weeks probably. And GG, man, great showing.
Yes,
GG.
absolutely. GG.
Yeah, so geez, thank you for the race. Thank you for commentating, Trails, Krista. Thank you for tracking, Tomotalk. The links to everybody, the volunteers and the racers' Twitches are in the chat. GG's again to Top Life and Chromataclysm. Later today, we have a Twilight Princess Wolf Dash 3 or any percent tournament round match. That'll be at 8 p.m. Eastern. And then have 2 Link to the Past and tournament matches at 9 and 10:30 respectively. So if you guys are interested in those, go ahead. Wolf Dash match will be on ZSR2, and the Link to the Past matches will be on and Z respectively. yeah, we're gonna go ahead and raid Glitchymon, who is a fantastic friend of ZSR, and they are running. So
And well, I just wanted to say thank you to everyone who was watching our wonderful match between Chroma and Toplife. And you guys are awesome. Without you, we wouldn't be here. So thank you very, very much.
Yeah, thank you guys, and GG's to both runners. You guys both did great, and we'll catch you guys next time.
Yep. Take care, guys. And thank you, Trails. To be able to commentate with a legend like yourself, I'm deeply honored.
Oh, thank you. Thank you so much. I'm happy to do it. I'm happy to help out whenever I can if I'm around and available to do commentary. If I'm more than happy to do it. And you guys have a great day.
Bye.